Greetings one and all, how's everyone doing? I hope well. Happy, Memorial weekend. It is Saturday, the 29th. And I'm going to be hanging my hammock tonight. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to show you, I don't think I've ever done a video going over my entire hammock system and setup. So I thought we'd go ahead and do that today. Got my trees. I have no Widowmakers, so I think we're looking good for that. Got basically everything here except for my underquilt and my mummy bag, which I'll go over. Actually, I shot it out at home, so I'll let that work while I get busy setting up. Alrighty, so this is just sitting on my bed. Comforter my mom gave me for Christmas, because you know moms are the best. Love you, Mom. Thank you for this. Got the hammock. This is all it is. It's Myers Tech Hammock Lab has made this for me, and inside is all the buckles, which I'll show when I set it up. This is actually the day before I'm going to be going. Now normally I bring this tarp. I still may bring it anyway. This is the Cloudburst tarp. A little spendy, but it's been my go-to hammock. Yeah, I pair these together pretty much every time. But this weekend I'm going to be bringing the One Nice tarp and continuing to try that. Just to shake things up a little bit. I'm still going to bring this anyway, just in case. To attach the tarp, I actually got this idea from my buddy Dave. It's 4 bungee cords, and then I have 5 tent stakes. I just bring a 5th just in case, you know, either you lose one or someone needs one. It just never hurts to have an extra. So I basically just attach this to the ground, hook this to the hammock, and then hook this to the tent stake and just, you know, drive it in. Simple. I like keeping things simple. I don't have to use any knots. I don't have to do anything special. The bungee cords, you know, they got a little bit of pull, so to always keep it tight. It's been working well. So tent stakes. Pardon the camera movement. But I'm gonna move over a little bit. I got the suspension straps for the hammock. You know, I got the webbing. Been using them for a few years. I got the soft shackle. I just, you know, it goes around the tree, it goes through here, pulls it tight, been working really well. I actually do have a ridge line, but I never use it. Oop, pardon movement again. I have, this is 100 feet of paracord on one of those spools, just to keep it all together. I might not actually use this week, but I'm going to bring it anyway. This is a stick that I used on the Diablo Lake hang that I pulled up the underquilt with. So I kept it. I'm going to continue using it. I just have a couple random hanks of paracord and bank line, and then I have all my cordage. I probably won't need all of this, but I'm just going to bring it anyway. Got a Hidden Woodsman bag I just store everything into. So some of these are going to be a little redundant, and just because I'm going to bring the Country River Products ground sheet to place underneath the hammock so I have something to put my feet on, and I'm going to bring rain gear, because if you see my last outing I got stuck without rain gear, so now I'm a little paranoid, but you know, they don't weigh much and I don't know why I didn't bring them. Foolish of me, but you know, you live and learn. So I think that's going to be it. I'll only bag it up and then I'll show. Almost forgot. Not sure I mentioned it, but I like to bring a pillow. This is the Aries large pillow. It's like 4 ounces. Very comfortable. Alright, so I got, this is the suspension system, the stakes and everything. Fits all conveniently. This is a tent stake bag. I got the idea from stake bag. I don't know if you want to pause it and if the camera will show that. I just found them online. I looked for a tent or a stake bag, and that's the straps, some cordage, the bungee cords and everything conveniently in there. And all the cordage I had fits right in here. So, got the Hidden Woodsman book bag. It's just perfect for my hammock. It'll hold everything except for the underquilt. As I say, as I struggle to get a bag in. There we go. And the tent stakes and everything else fit right in there. And then I got the, I guess I'm a little off. Got the ground sheet. And then the thing should fit right on top. Oh man, I ripped the paracord. Wow. That was a little awkward. That's alright. And there you go. And a little tie came undone. Oh, it just popped off. That's why. It didn't break. It just opened up. No big deal. I'll just replace it with some paracord. There you go. That's my entire suspension. That's my entire hammock system, minus underquilt and the mummy bag. But it's hammock, the tarps, all the rope, cordage, suspension, and bungee cords and everything. So all I did, I just tied on a little piece of paracord. So, fixed. Easy. Alright, so I got my webbing going through the trees. As you can see, it's just a super simple setup. You just simply run it through the soft shackle here and just, you know, pull it through and try to keep it from being pinched like that. So that way it's not putting pressure on the pinch. Okay, then I got the cinch buckles here. Now I tend to have to run these through several times because I always seem to forget the order in which they go. Do I get it on the first try? No. Actually, I think I may have actually got it on the first try for once. So there you go. So as you can see, it, you know, when you put pressure on it, it doesn't go anywhere. Trying to keep it off the ground, but so I've had a few questions before about what exactly this is, and all this is the stuff sack that the hammock goes into. One thing I do have to say though, make sure you don't let this thing get, this strap should, it seems like this strap here should be going down, but you don't want this thing to get rolled over, and keep these cords straight. I've actually rolled out of this before, which sucks. So I don't want that to happen. I don't want to make a habit of that. So alright, I don't know if I was recording or not, but so we got it set. pretty happy with that. So we're gonna do now. I don't usually worry about a ridge line, and I don't worry about laying flat or sleeping in it diagonally. I just do the banana lay, and it's been working for me. So I'm gonna go get my underquilt. Alright, dang it. Okay, so we've had some pretty decent rainfall the last couple days, so I want to make sure I don't put my underquilt down in the wet ground. But as it almost flips out. So each side has one of these little clips here. So I just come up and clip it onto the hammock itself. And then I'll do the same for the other side. Alright, so once I get the underquilt under, typically I have to, and I have to pretty much do this every time, but I make sure, see, I got these crossed. I do this every time. Just want to make sure it's on the right side. Oop. As I snap it back. What the heck? Oh, it came off the thing. Okay, so let me answer a quick question I may get. Hey Mark, why no top quilt? There's two reasons for the no top quilt. One is versatility. The mummy bag I can sleep in the hammock with, or in a tent, or under a tarp, or under many or several, excuse me, different shelter systems. And, well, I guess three reasons. And two, as of today, since I've owned that bag, I've never had a cold night's sleep in it. So there's a super high affection factor in the fact that I love that bag and I love that it keeps me warm. So versatility, affection, and the other is under top quilts are, not that they're not nice, because during the Pacific hammock hang, you know, they're like, here, hold this, see how light it is, and it's like, I think my exact words were, dude, I mean, it felt like I was just holding 2 handfuls of feathers, super light. And he's like, yeah, that's like a 0 degree. I'm like, damn. But the cost is, and to be honest, at this point, I'm looking at my finances. I might have to get I might have to start working weekends and not camp anymore until I get my. I'm almost at the point where I'm gonna go in the red. So at that point, you know, I'm not gonna be buying any more gear for a while until I get myself back into a comfortable position. So yeah, just those 3 things. Now, if money were no object, then absolutely, I would go out and buy like 4 or 5 more hammocks. I would go out and outfit them fully, under quilts for all, top quilts for all, maybe a tarp for all of them. Wow, I'm almost out of battery. So anyway, yeah, that's why. Okay, so I don't have the tarp on just yet because I'm going to show you guys this. One thing I like to do while I'm turning in is I'll bring my chair over and I'll put it close to my hammock. So for 2 reasons. One, so I can dump out my pockets, but 2, I can throw my mummy bag in the chair and then I'll climb in and then I'll pull the bag in, because I had the bag in there wrestling around trying to get the bag situated while I'm trying to get everything else organized. It's kind of a pain, so I'll show you. Okay, so I have the Country River Products ground sheet down, so I can put my feet down on it. That way I'm not stepping in water or sticks or dirt tracking into my hammock. I don't need a ton of tarp space or ground sheet to do this. And of course I'll keep my shoes. These are just my Free Soldier work boot, unfortunately. Make sure I don't have anything sharp in my pockets. I get my belt pouch on, but I think it might be okay just for temporary. Alright. Ooh. There's a rootlet right here. I almost bought it. That would have been funny and unfortunate. Okay. So typically I'll just find out where I'm going to be getting in at. Might be a little high. We'll just, yeah, I think it's a little too high. I'm going to have to lower it just a bit. Okay. So I like to keep the height about a sit position. There we go. So I'm not having to hop up into it. All situated. Then I'll just grab my bag and pull the whole thing over. Oh, are you kidding me? And then just kind of stick your feet down into the foot box, which is right here at my head. Okay. And then there you go. After 20 minutes of fighting and kicking and wrestling, and you crawl in, tuck the bag in, oh man, that is comfy. Man, that's so comfortable. And warm too. I'm really warming up. Not that I was cold, but I'm feeling the warmth from the bag. I got it tucked in on each side here. Keep my shoulders. My shoulders are warm. My feet are warm because I got it shoved down in the toe box and I got it zipped up about, I don't know, a foot or two. I could almost go for a nap. And of course, 20 minutes after being set up and comfortable, nature calls. And when that happens, the process is just in reverse. Kick your feet out. grumble yourself. Fight your way out of your hammock, all the while grumbling. And then get up and go pee. So, you know, it's not perfect science, but it works. It really was comfortable too, I gotta tell you. Ground sheet's really nice. Oh, and then what I'll do as well is while I'm just doing my thing at camp, I'll just throw the bag in so it's out of the way. Just like that. Maybe even wrap it up so no bugs crawl in there or fly in there. Cool. Alright. So as I talked about, I just, stick a bungee. Fortunately, I went right to the grommet. I hook it onto my tent stake. And that's it. Piece of cake. You don't have to go around and adjust them and tweak them and reset them because, they never go the first time. I'm pretty happy with that. I got plenty of room underneath. I even had a place to use that blue bungee cord I showed to string up my oop, what just came off. Sorry. I can put away all my extra cordage and my unused tent stakes. I have a bunch of. Oh yeah, and I forgot my stick mod. I'll see if it needs to stick mod later. Maybe later. Alright, so I'm all set up. It's a system that works for me. I'm no shug, clearly. By the way, I'll link his channel down below if you don't know who he is. He's kind of my go-to guy for all hammock information. And he's got a really great channel. So I don't think you'll be disappointed watching his videos. So, yeah, good times. Good stuff. I'll be sleeping comfortably tonight and warm. It's, even though it's sunny out, it's actually kind of cold because we had today is Saturday. It rained pretty hard on Thursday and Friday. It rained and then it cleared up, and now it's just sunny, but it's chilly and it's everything's wet. So as always, I appreciate you watching. We'll catch you in the next one.